2020, and I just wanted to give you a quick view of my garden this year. This is my soon-to-be herb garden, arch trellis. It's my mint chocolate chip. It's chocolate chip mint, but you know, mint chocolate chip. This is a Berry's Crazy Cherry tomato. Got some leftover cabbage, broccoli I haven't pulled out yet. This is a cucamelon or mouse melon. Mexican sour gherkin is another name for those. And then I've got some regular cucumbers over there. Some Thai basil, some purple basil. Looks like I got some zinnias coming up that reseeded from last year. Let's pull it up. Can put some more basil in here. Over here, got a mess. This is my cilantro bed. I've got 3 that I got started. This one actually came up from last year. These 2 I started as seed, and then there's lots of seeds planted there to come up. So I can have a harvest of cilantro. I'm gonna pull that out and put another tomato right here. Got some kale. And these cute carrots were actually sown in the fall, and they're pretty much ready. There's several different colors here. I've got this small garden bed here that I've got my multi-sown beets in. These I use the Charles Dowling method of multi-sowing them into small cups and then putting out the whole clump. So we'll see how that works. They're not getting just so big right now, but possibly they need some more water. I'm just not real sure. Then these are Brussels sprouts that I planted in the fall. They never formed Brussels, so I keep waiting. We've got all kinds of little buds all along here, but so far no actual Brussels sprouts, so I'm hopeful. I'll take you out to the big garden. Still got some cleaning up to do, and these are going to make a fence around to keep animals out. This is a wall of cherry tomatoes, larger tomatoes, and then we'll get further in. I'll tell you all the different varieties. These are Titan sunflowers. They're supposed to get 12 to 16 feet high, so we'll see how that works. I've got a few artichokes that I planted the seeds a couple months ago, so we'll see. Lots of tomatoes. These are all cherries, and I've been coming in and going ahead and pinching off all these blooms because right now they need to be developing their root system. So I wanted to take a video before I prune them. Once I do that, they're gonna only have their stalks up to this point here at the bottom of their trellis. So I've been finding lots of these. So we're not quite ready for blooming yet. Got a few more that are going in the ground. Over on this bed, I've got 3 or 4 different kinds of basil coming up. These I started the seeds at the end of January. This is a Genovese basil, a purple opal, and I believe that one, I can't remember the name. I'll try to put it down below if I can find it. But I've also got lots of seeds planted in here, as well as nasturtium that I started from seed. They're coming up as well. And these are, there's some Cherokee purple, some climbing triple crop. I've got old Amish paste, old German. I've got, there's so many different kinds. An oxheart tomato, lots of different kinds. On each of these trellises, we've got different kinds of melons. My peas are growing over here. These down here were direct sown. These I started at the end of January, and they're blooming. Not much longer, and we will have some peas. Got 4 different kinds, I believe. Down the middle here, I've got strawberries that I started from seed. Probably will not get a harvest from those this year, but maybe next. Each one of these has a different kind of melon or cucumber, at the bottom, and those are going to grow up and over. These are grande tomatillas, started from seed, so they are just full of blooms. So I see some salsa in our future. Along these are red noodle beans, so those will come up and over and just be really neat once they grow up and over this trellis. In this bed over here, we've got more tomatoes. They're my favorite. We've got some onions down the middle, more nasturtium, and this is actually calendula that I started. Should be really good and beautiful. Calendula is, I think that's how you say it. Calendula is also supposed to help keep bugs away. So we'll see. These are two different kinds of cucumbers. These were started by my friend, and I'm not positive what the variety of those is. I have 3 or 4 other kinds of cucumbers. These are a rapricante, I believe is how you say it, zucchini. It's a vining zucchini, and it should come up and over the trellis as well. I'm real excited about the cucamelons I've got. This is my other bit of them, and they will come up and over this too. But these are those Mexican sour gherkin. Some people call them mouse melon. They are little tiny. They look like watermelons, but they're a cucumber, and they're supposed to not have as many diseases or bugs are not attracted to them. So should be interesting to see what happens there. On this side, we've got onions that I set out as sets. These are all jalapeno peppers, all started from seed. I've got orange and brown. This is a blueberry cherry tomato. And okra is here. This is a red country okra. And I have a few Clemson spineless in there as well. This is my sweet peppers. There's an mammoth and an Ozark giant, I believe. It's a yellow and a red. All kinds of tomatoes, artichokes, pile of wood that needs to go away from when we built the beds. But I wanted to go ahead and get a video done so you can see the progress. This is my asparagus bed. I've got some onion sets around the edge, and then all of this asparagus. Still learning about asparagus, but it was marked down, and I said, well, let's give it a shot. We have some squash coming up here in this corner pretty soon. This is really exciting. This is my hugelkultur bed. We actually dug down underneath the sod, put rotting wood, and then piled dirt on top of it. Now, all of this dirt is reclaimed that's on here. We scraped it up from other places in our yard, sifted it. So we do have a lot of grass coming up from seed, but it is very easy to pull up. So I'm not too concerned about it. I'm just gonna have to stay on top of it. This bed is actually going to be completely covered in watermelons. There are so many different kinds of watermelons coming up in here. I've got Moon and Stars, I've got Dixie Queen, so many different kinds. So I'm pretty excited about that. This is a scallop squash. Here I've got zucchini coming up there, more scallop squash. There's another tomato plant. I've got some nasturtium and some zinnias that are gonna come up across the top. And around the corner, some more okra. Here's that nasturtium. They're so beautiful. I've got watermelon coming up all in here. Here's some there. You can see I've got grass coming up, but that's okay. We're gonna work on that. Over here, I've got a few hills of a blue popcorn. I thought it would be fun for the girls to see how corn grows. So this is corn coming up. Speaking of the girls, this is their bed. They've got a Brad's Atomic Grape tomato right there. Cucumber, because they love them. And then these are Tigger melons that Taya started from seed. In the middle, Juliet wants a pineapple tomatilla. or ground cherry, so that's going to go there, and then we'll probably put some other little things in for them. Our last frost date was March 14th, but really we haven't had a frost since the week before that, so things have been going really, really well. These tomatoes have grown a lot already, and we're only maybe 10 inches, or maybe only 10 inches from the wire here. So we're going to be coming out, trimming off suckers and the bottom leaves, getting those pruned and tied up. But I just wanted to go ahead and give an update real quick, or I guess it's really not an update since this is the first one, but I wanted to let you guys see what is going on here on the faux farm. Lots of cleanup needs to happen. Got lots of, under here I planted a lot of spinach, so we'll see how that works. I thought maybe it would continue to grow since once these come up and over it will shade them. Just want to give that a shot, see how it works. We've got our orchard, and out, which is over there, behind that orchard there's a pile of dirt, and I just put in some winter squash and pumpkins and a few gourds, so we'll see how those work out. But I just wanted to show you what we've got going on, and just want to let you know you can grow some food.